Hey everyone, today's video is about when you have a heart condition and they find out too late. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And let's get going. The world feels distant as you lie on the bed. The steady beeping of the heart monitor, the only thing making you conscious. The hospital room was cold, a stark contrast to the warmth that you're used to when you're with Kirishima and Bakugo. But right now, the room was empty. The void was suffocating. You hadn't told them. You never thought that you needed to. You had been managing your condition well. That's what you convinced yourself of, at least. But now, with the ivy in your arm and the distant sound of nurses shuffling outside the room, you weren't really sure if that was the truth. The heart condition that you had been hiding has finally caught up to you. A faint knock on the door pulls you from your thoughts. You turn your head slightly, wincing at the effort it takes to see Kirishima pushing the door open. His usual bright smile was missing, replaced by a tight line of worrying. Bakugo follows closely behind, his face a storm of emotions. Anger, fear, frustration, all barely contained beneath the surface. Hey, Kirishima's voice was soft, gentle, but there was an edge to it that makes your heart ache even more. Why didn't you tell us? You tried to muster up a smile, but it falters under his gaze. I didn't want to worry you guys. I thought I could handle it. Or have it under control. But I guess not. Bakugo's fists clenched at his sides, and he looks away, his jaw really tight. Handle it. Wyan, are you an idiot or something? He snaps, but his voice cracks at the end, betraying the anger that he's using to mask his fear. You could have died. The harshness of his words cuts deep, but you know that he's right. You have seen Bakugo angry plenty of times, but this was different to you. This isn't about pride or ego. This was pure, raw fear. And it's tearing him apart. I'm sorry, you whisper, the words barely audible, over the sound of the monitor. I really just didn't want to be a burden. That's all. Kirishima moves closer, pulling up a chair beside your bed. He takes your hand in his grip firm but tender. You're never a burden to us. We're a team, remember? We're supposed to take care of each other. You swallow hard, fighting back the tears threatening to spill over. I didn't want you to see me like this. Weak. Bakugo finally turns to you, his crimson eyes burning with intensity. Weak. You think being sick makes you weak. He moves closer, his voice dropping to a low, fierce whisper. Wyan, you're truly one of the strongest people I know. Don't ever think otherwise. Kirishima nods in agreement, his thumb brushing over your knuckles in soothing circles. We love you, all of you. That means the good and the bad. You don't have to hide anything from us. The words hang in the air, a comfort and a reminder of the bond that you share. You close your eyes for a moment, letting their presence anchor you, even as your heart feels like it's working overtime to keep up. I didn't want to worry you. You repeat, voice trembling. But now, I don't know what's going to happen. We'll figure it out. Kirishima says firmly, his hand still holding yours. We'll talk to the doctors, see what the options are, and we're not going to give up. We're not going to lose you, man, okay? Bakugo's hand joins Kirishima's, both of them holding onto you as if their combined strength could somehow keep you here, keep you safe. Damn right, we won't. We're not going anywhere. You open your eyes again, looking up at them. I love you guys. Bakugo's scowl softens, and he leans down, pressing a firm kiss to your forehead. We love you too, dumbass. So stop scaring us like this. Kirishima chuckles softly, though it's tinged with sadness. Yeah, you've got to stick around, okay? We've got a lot more adventures ahead of us. You nod, feeling the exhaustion creeping in again, but with their hands in yours, you feel a sense of peace. I'm sorry. You whisper again, the words barely leaving your lips before sleep overtakes you. The next time you wake up, it's to the sound of low voices. Blinking groggily, you turn your head to see Baku and Kirishima talking quietly by the window. Kirishima's face is lined with worry, his usual optimism, dimmed by the seriousness of the situation. Baku, on the other hand, looks ready to fight the world, starting with whoever or whatever put you in this situation. You're awake, Kirishima says softly, noticing the movement. He's by your side in an instant. Bakugo right behind him. How are you feeling? Bakugo asks, his voice gruff but laced with concern. Tired. You admit your voice hoarse, but better, I think. Kirishima gives you a small smile, but it doesn't reach his eyes. The doctor says you need to take it easy for a while. No more pushing yourself, okay? Bakugo crosses his arms, his gaze never leaving yours. And you're going to listen, this time. No more secrets and no more hiding. Got it? You nod, too exhausted to argue, and knowing deep down that they're right. I got it. Good. Bakugo leans in, pressing a soft kiss to your temple, his lips lingering a moment longer than usual. We're not losing you, Ayan. Kirishima squeezes your hand, his smile a little brighter now. We're going to stick through this together, alright? After all, you're stuck with us. And for the first time in what felt like a while, you allow yourself to believe that. With them by your side, maybe you'll be okay. The road ahead was uncertain, but one thing was clear. You won't be walking it alone. Days pass, and with each one, you start to feel a little stronger. The hospital room that once was sealed, so sterile and cold, now feels warmer, more familiar. With Baku and Kirishima always by your side, they have filled the space with little touches that remind you of home. Flowers on the windowsill, a few of Kirishima's comic books stacked on the bedside table, and even Bakugo's favorite blanket draped over you. Every day, they bring a sense of normalcy into the room. Kirishima tells you stories about their training, making you laugh even when it hurts, while Bakugo grumbles about food in the cafeteria, insisting you could make something better. They never leave your side for too long, always making sure one of them is there when you wake up from your nap. And with that, the future doesn't seem so daunting anymore. It's going to be a long road, definitely full of lots of challenges, but with Baku and Kirishima, you know you'll be able to face whatever comes your way. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and goodbye!